Suffering is over, Dom. It's time for you to die.
The last 10 minutes of Fast X didn't just feature the newest, most ridiculous stunts in the franchise. It also left Dom and his son Little B on a lethal cliffhanger. Not only are they right under the dam that Dante just blew up, Dom's car is in the river. Today on ScreenRant, let's dive into how Dom and Little B could possibly survive the explosive finale of Fast X, beginning with the wildest possible thing that can happen in Fast and Furious 11. After Brian's last on-screen appearance in F7, F9 confirmed that he was still alive by showing his blue Nissan Skyline. And in Fast X, Brian wasn't just absent, but also seems to have completely dodged being part of Dante's list. It seems Brian has been successful at keeping his distance from Dom's crew and their activities.
Hey, thought you could leave without saying goodbye.
But maybe it's time for Brian's comeback. Following criticisms from the CGI rendering of the late Paul Walker in F7, it's understandable that the Fast saga didn't bring him back in Fast X. However, Vin Diesel seems serious about Fast and Furious 11 being the last movie in the mainline franchise. So not only does Brian need to return, it needs to happen in the most epic way possible. Besides, motion capture and CGI have come a long way since the Fast, Furious, and Uncanny Valley debacle of 2015. Combined with a car that's obviously being driven by Brian, there are tons of ways for Fast 11 not just to bring him back, but to stage a rescue with Little B's namesake behind the wheel. That said, Brian isn't the only driver capable of pulling off such a mission.
Y'all seen 10-second cars? Say hello to the 2-second car.
Brian's good, but considering where Dom and Little B are trapped, escaping this terrain may entail the skills of the Drift King. After gaining this coveted title, Sean Boswell met and raced Dom in the ending of Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift. Sean's last appearance was in F9 as one of the builders of the rocket Pontiac that Tej and Roman drove to space. Whether through his drifting skills or some newfangled vehicle, Sean could save Dom and finally join his crew. And apart from Sean and Brian, there are a couple more characters who could come to Dom and Little B's aid.
And you want to keep running into the burning building to save lives, but eventually the building's gonna collapse on you.
In Fast X, Deckard was last seen promising to help Dom's crew, while Queenie was giving Dom some sage advice after Dante's Rome attack. If Fast 11 truly is the last Fast Saga movie, then it deserves to open with Helen Mirren's Queenie piloting a chopper from which Jason Statham's Deckard can fish Dom and Little B out of the river. Which of these theories do you think could play out in Fast and Furious 11? Tell us in the comments and keep watching ScreenRant for all your Fast and Furious news.